Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back.
Greetings, Henry.
What are you up to? How would you like to, I don't know, come for a walk?
A walk? I'd like that very much, but I can't right now, Hal. Give me some time to settle in, will you?
If that's what you want.
It's not you, Hal. It's just this isn't a good time.
What's that dog you have here? He looks familiar.
Don't you remember him? It's Mart, the butcher's dog from Skalitz.
Ah, of course. When I went back to bury my parents, he was guarding his master's dead body. A faithful dog. How come he's here?
When we carted you here, we took Mutt along too. He's been hanging around the mill ever since.
How's he doing?
A lot better now. I slipped him something good now and again when Uncle wasn't looking.
He won't starve to death then. What does the miller have to say about it?
He can't stand him.
How's that?
Every time he sees him, he starts shouting that he's a useless mouth to feed and that he'll skin him.
Jesus.
And it didn't even soften his heart when Mutt brought a hare from the woods. He was happy to eat it, but it didn't change his mind.
I could have a word with him.
That would be a waste of time.
Does he obey you?
Me? Not much. He's got a mind of his own, and I'm just not strict enough.
Ah, spoilt then.
No, he just hasn't learned many commands. But he's well able to beg for a piece of meat.
How long has he been with you?
More or less since we came here. He runs off now and again, but he always comes back. Sometimes I don't see him all day. I think he likes to go wandering.
So he's doing quite well then?
Yeah. I'd keep him, but he reminds me too much of Tinker, you know? I don't want to think about Skalitz. So I thought maybe you might take him with you?
Me?
I'm sure the two of you would get on great. He's a handsome fella and lovable. I'd be very happy if you had him.
But we never had a dog at the smithy. We never needed one.
Come on. He's got no one.
All right. I'll take him. He can keep me company on my travels.
Thanks, Henry. Go and get him then. He's sniffing around somewhere here.
A word with you, young fellow.
Just a moment. I want to equip some of my stuff. Now, I have many things here. So I like to start light. What I mean by that is I don't want to start with heavy armors yet, because I don't have enough carry capacity. So I'm gonna take coif. I'm gonna take, let's see, my pants, torch, gambeson, the weapon shard, this helmet, Waffenrock, gloves, shoes, coif, and yeah, this is gonna be my starter gear. I'm also gonna leave the shield, because I enjoy the game without the shield. Let's see. Yeah, this is my starter gear. Now I just want savior schnapps, and that's it.
Young fellow.
Hey, Mutt. Remember me? From Skalitz, remember? You want to go with me? Come on then. We'll get on like a house on fire. Follow me.
Hey!
My name's Henry. Thank you for taking care of me here.
My name's Peshek, and I'm the miller here. You've already met my niece, Teresa. She took care of you for 2 whole weeks while you were in limbo. And talking of you being at death's door, while you were lying here, you worked up quite a bill with the bloodletter, who came now and again to keep you alive with his potions. That quack doesn't come cheap. I paid him what I could, but I still, that is, you still owe him.
I see. Well, it's better to be in debt than to lie dead in a ditch. What do I owe? I'm not afraid of hard work.
You won't pay for that shoveling manure. I might have a better job for you. And it's not something any fool can do. If you prove to me you're a clever lad, I might trust you with something you could really make money from. What do you say?
Well, what would you need from me?
A trifle. Just to take something from someone and bring it to someone else. And not get caught while you're doing it.
That sounds straightforward enough. Except for not get caught. Why would anyone want to catch me?
Oh, don't worry. It's just a job like any other. Only this one requires, let's say, the right moral disposition. Do corpses bother you?
No honourable man should touch them. That's the executioner's job.
Did you expect I'd give you a hoe and send you out to the fields? You can dig all right, but somewhere else. I want to know whether you're going to hide behind some stupid fucking scruples, or if you might be useful for more unconventional work.
I was prepared for just about anything, but that's a bit much. But go on. Tell me more.
Listen, it's about this ring my mate Wojciech, the Kohelnitz miller, had his eye on. Trouble is, they buried the ring by the gibbet along with the villain they hung while he was wearing it.
Jesus Christ. You want me to dig up a corpse, take a ring from it and give it to your friend in Kohelnitz? Is nothing sacred to you?
Money first, morals later. That fellow is dead. He won't miss it. Whatever bleeding heart came up with the idea that it's disrespectful to disturb a corpse never read the Bible. It's still a human body, only it's missing a soul. Why be disgusted by something created by God?
I think I've already heard more than I need to know. You've got the tongue of the devil himself. If you tried hard enough, I bet you could justify sodomy with a goat.
Watch your mouth, boy. There's a shovel here around the mill somewhere. If there's any problem, come and see me. And here's something on the side to make you dig better.
Thanks. I'll need it. I can't believe I've come to this. Digging up corpses.
Oh, and watch out for the executioner and his hounds. They're pretty savage. And I don't just mean the dogs. You can just throw them some meat. The dogs, that is. But the executioner? Well, don't vex him. Take care now.
Where can I find a shovel?
There's one right outside, leaning against the cart.
Can you tell me...
What about the Skalitz folk?
God sent them to punish us for our sins. They don't work, they just idle around begging. And you want to keep a close eye on your belongings when they're around. I'll be glad to see the back of them.
What do you think about everything that's happened?
I don't concern myself with the doings of my betters, but this mess isn't good for business. Them two brothers should sort things out between themselves without dragging us into it. I don't give a damn who's king, but that usurper from Hungary has gone too far.
Do you know anything about those Cumans?
The heathen scum that Sigismund brought here. Why do you even ask? You've seen with your own 2 eyes what they're capable of.
That's all.
Take care now.
Now the shovel is here. I'm gonna go leave the stuff that he gave me. No need for that. And now I wanna learn some lockpicking.
Good luck to you. Try unlocking this trunk. Hold the lockpick in your right hand and use it to feel out the tumbler. In your left hand, you hold the blade and use it to turn the whole mechanism at the right moment. It's quite easy. It only takes a bit of practice. Now try poking around in the lock with the pick until you feel the right point where the tumbler is. Got it? Good. Now turn the whole lock with the blade, but don't stop holding the tumbler with the pick. Otherwise, you'll be fucked and you'll have to start all over again. You're a dab hand, Hal. Make something out of you yet. But remember, this trunk's only for practice. With real locks, you have to watch out for the pick. Try it a few more times if you like. And then it's like the real thing.
So when you open and close this chest, you can pick lock it again. And as you can see, you also gain experience from it. Now, let's see lockpicking skills. Now this perk here, Luck of the Drunk, is a very good perk, especially if you want to go around and start lockpicking very hard chests early. You can start lockpicking very hard chests at level 9, but not all of them. Very hard does start at level 9, but it goes to level 15. Now with Luck of the Drunk, you can start unlocking them at level 6. And I won't take this perk because I don't plan to unlock very hard chests right away. The downside isn't that bad, especially if you pay attention when you lockpick. I just don't want to think about it, so I'm not gonna take it. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep lockpicking this chest as long as the game allows me. To get as much experience as I can. So I'll see you when I'm done with this. Okay, so I'm done. And my experience is, let's see it. There it is. Do you have something else to say? No.
Good luck to you.
Now let's go this way.
Jesus Christ be praised.
What kind of governor is Sir Hanush?
He's strict but just. Thank God for him. He don't get mixed up in nothing like that Sir Radzig, so you don't see no one attacking us.
What's life like in Rattay?
We got sturdy walls and 2 castles to protect us. There's not many towns have that. And we got everything we need here. We got an apothecary, a swordsmith, an armourer. We got a beautiful church and fine alehouses.
How do the Rattay folk get on with the refugees?
Don't even talk to me about it. I wish that rabble was gone. I know they've met with misfortune, but here they do nothing but thieve and make problems.
Have you heard anything about the Cumans in Sigismund's army?
Everywhere they go, they pillage, rape and slaughter, or so the tales have it. Of course, all armies do that, but them barbarians take pleasure in it.
God be with you.
God be with you. Do you need anything?
What kind of governor is Sir Hanush?
Sir Hanush is a good lord. Things won't be the same when that wastrel Sir Hans takes over. That will be a sorry day.
What's life like in Rattay?
We got sturdy walls and 2 castles to protect us. There's not many towns have that. And we got everything we need here. We got an apothecary, a swordsmith, an armorer. We got a beautiful church and fine alehouses.
How do the Rattay folk get on with the refugees?
Well, they have it tough, no doubt. But there's not enough room for them here. How much longer will they be living on our streets? Nothing good will come of this. What if one of them's brought the plague with him?
Have you heard anything about the Cumans in Sigismund's army?
I don't know if it's just old wives' tales, but I heard truly terrible things. Good luck then.
Now this lady, you can break into her house. Eat some food. Can steal her stuff. Most importantly, steal her skins. And then you can sell them to her. But that's not all. I have enough speech now to get final offer perk. When a trader loses patience with you during haggling, you get one more chance to make another offer. So I'm gonna take that. And now I'm gonna sell her her own skins. And then haggle.
I've got a feeling you're trying to flog stolen goods to me. Don't expect me to pay full price. Let's agree on the price then.
So with the final offer, you can go all the way down and make it.
Since it's you,
Less.
And traders instantly lose patience. And then you get this offer, which is usually the best offer. Sometimes you can push it a bit more, get some lower offer, but this is always the safe choice.
that's a sum I can live with.
Also, the amount of money you can give or get from a trader depends on your reputation with them and your charisma. Now here at the start there are lots of plants. Nettles, marigolds, dandelions, thistle. What's my nourishment? 75. I can eat once more. To have 100. And now let's go do Peshek's quest. Saint John plant. There's more plants this way, which I'm gonna take soon. For now, let's go this way. Now, if you didn't take Spade from Peshek, there's another one here.
Nothing on the left hand. The right? Oh shit, there's nothing there either. Where the fuck is that ring? Oh, the stench makes me want to puke. Peshek will pay for this.
Now, I can get the ring right away, but I'm gonna go back to Peshek for some more dialogue. So I'm quickly gonna go back.
There was a corpse in the grave, but no ring. What the fuck is going on?
Easy, Hal. Hold your horses. If the ring wasn't on the corpse, the executioner must have taken it before he buried the body.
Oh, I can see where this is going. You want me to get the ring from the executioner?
Clever lad. Only I wouldn't recommend talking to him about it. He's a bit touchy on the subject of robbing the dead. It'd be better to pinch it from his house.
All right, I'll go and find that ring.
It should be in a trunk somewhere in the house. And look here, Henry. Do you know how to get past a lock?
Get past a lock? You mean jemmy it off with a crowbar?
No, you don't. I mean the delicate, gentle art of opening it quietly and with sensitivity, like popping a young maiden's cherry.
I have some experience.
All right. I'm glad to hear you're not as clumsy as you look. Here's a lockpick for the job.
Tell me something about yourself.
There's nothing much to tell. I was born at the mill, I live here, and I'll surely die here. But before I do, I've plenty of work to do, and I hope I live to see peace in this land again.
Can you tell me something about the other millers?
There's a couple of other fellows around here in my trade. Wojciech in Kohelnitz and Simon in Sasa.
Tell me about Wojciech.
He's young and hot-blooded, with a short temper. But he's a fine fellow when you get to know him. His heart's in the right place, and he's always willing to lend a helping hand. Unfortunately, he got himself into a feud with that usurer, the merchant Wolfram Pruder. A slimy bastard he is, and now they're sworn enemies.
What about this Simon in Sasau?
An odd one he is, a loner who don't talk much. But he's as dogged as a hunting hound once he gets his teeth into anything. He won't let go until he sees it through, even if he has to walk over dead bodies. Take care now.
Now let's see, where's the executioner?
What the hell was that?
Oh, there he is. While he's there, I can do this to level up my weapon. Get some meat. Don't worry, all the animals that you kill, they respawn after some time.
Look what I've got for you. You'll love this.
You know what's also cool? People have dogs that guard their houses from trespassers, and they bark at you because they don't know you. So what you can do is drop them some meat to pull their attention, and that's how they're gonna start liking you. Then they will stop barking, and then you can go inside and loot whatever you want. You can even apply some lullaby potion to the meat to make them fall asleep. There's also another potion for dogs, and there's also perk for dogs for them to stop barking at you.
What's the matter with you?
This is a bit awkward, but recently you buried a convict, and this convict was a family man. He left 3 young children, and I thought it might ease their hearts if I gave them the ring their father had on him in his final hour. I'm sure you wouldn't bury him with such a valuable thing.
Children, you say? You're right, I do have the ring. But actually, it's a worthless bauble. You can have it for a few groschen.
Thanks, but I'm not interested.
Why don't you make your bloody mind up what you want?
Miller Peshek sent me. He's very sorry, but by mistake he didn't give you the full weight of flour last time. He says you should come and get the balance.
That rogue, how much is it?
Half a sack. That's nothing to sneeze at.
It certainly isn't. I'll go there right away. What was that?
Now, while he's going, let's go in. I'll take all of this. Now that I'm here.
What? This is nothing but an ordinary copper band. It's not worth a 10 penny.
Now check this out. The food that I got, the pork, it's considered as stolen. Now if you cook it, it's not stolen anymore. But you have to cook it next to the pot. You don't drop it in the pot. Dropping in the pot doesn't mean cooking. Well, not traditional cooking. You'll see later what I mean. Now I hope I won't break my legs going this way, because I want to catch him talking to Miller.
You gave me short measure the last time, and you want to make it up.
Then that someone was making a fool of me. I never said anything, and I don't give short measure.
I'll kick that fucker's ass!
Now, he has a dialogue called training. So you can ask him to help you train your dog, but essentially what that does, it just gives you Houndmaster experience. That's for you to train your dog. Tell him, "Goo fella."
Good fella.
You don't unlock any special
my boy.
moves, secrets, perks, nothing.
Look what I've got for you.
It just gives you
You'll
experience.
love this. Good fella. That's my boy. Look what I've got. You'll love.
God be with you.
I have that ring for you.
Good. Nice to know you're the sort of lad I can trust with a job like that. Now run with the ring to Wojciech, the miller in Kohelnitz. He'll have some work for you, and I'll have something for you soon too. A clever fellow like you will never want for work. At the very least, I'll buy risky goods from you. I mean the kind that used to belong to someone else and you can't sell to just anyone.
You'll buy stolen goods from me. Oh, thanks for your trust. I'm sure that'll come in useful.
I've got some goods here whose owners might miss them.
All right, let's see what we can do about that. Take care.
He also has a treasure map and a good book that I'm gonna buy and read later. So let's sell everything that's stolen. Except for schnapps, obviously.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Aye.
Since it's you,
It's not worth it to me.
I'll go for that.
Now, one thing I want to mention is that each merchant has a limited amount of money.
All right.
If you sell a lot to them and you take all of their money, you're gonna have to wait a bit before they get some money back. And the money that they use for trading, they don't keep it in their pockets. But everything they sell and the money that they have it in a separate chest. Like Peshek has his items stored here behind this door, which is a very hard lock. So if you want to borrow something from Peshek or other merchants, you can borrow it from their chests. You just have to find it. Now, I want to sell some stolen stuff to Peshek. Now, this is considered stolen. Down below, instead of take, it says steal. This one. I'll even sell this one. Because why not? I can't climb this. I'm too heavy. Miller, come down.
I've got some goods here whose owners might miss.
All right. Good luck then.
Okay, he doesn't have enough money, so... let's sell this.
Can we do something about...
Sure.
Is this enough?
A night. All right, so.
So Peshek had 1,000 groschen, and now he doesn't have anything anymore.
Got some goods here.
All right.
So in few days he will get the money back. But one very cool detail is that he will sell everything that you sold him. And because of that, he will have more than 1,000 groschen to trade with you later. So when you trade with merchants, you can get them to have more and more and more and more money. However, that money resets when you steal it from their chests.
My respects to you.
What kind of governor is Sir Hanush?
Sir Hanush is a good lord. Things won't be the same when that wastrel Sir Hans takes over. That will be a sorry day.
How do the Rattay folk get on with the refugees?
Well, they have it tough, no doubt. But there's not enough room for them here. How much longer will they be living on our streets? Nothing good will come of this. What if one of them's brought the plague with them?
Have you heard anything about the Cumans in Sigismund's army?
Don't talk to me about that fucking rabble. A soldier was saying in the alehouse, them barbarians impale people on spikes, rape women. They hold nothing sacred, the filthy Edens. Take care now.
Okay, since it's almost nighttime, I'm gonna go sleep. Sleeping also saves your game for free. So let's sleep till like 8. You can cancel sleeping at any time. Now, Peshek wants me to go over here. I won't go there yet. First, I'm gonna take some nettles. Where's my boy?
Good boy. That's my... Look what you're...
So, there are many herbs here, and later there's going to be a side quest that will require one of each. So if you're picking up plants, you may want to keep one of each for later. I won't pick them up now, but eventually I will. How many nettles do I have? 21. Should be enough. Now here for the start, there's enough amount of belladonna. So I'm gonna pick this up quickly. Let's see, I have 16 belladonna. That's enough for now.
God be with you, good sir.
What's life like in Rattay?
This is a manorial town, and our lord hasn't got himself tangled up in the affairs of state, so it's peaceful here.
Have you heard anything about the Cumans in Sigismund's army?
Terrible things. Horrible. I hear they skin people alive, and what they do to the woman folk. Better take your own life than fall into their hands. Beasts they are. Animals. Good luck to you.
Now the game is telling me about fast travel. So when you open a map, there are these icons. When you hover over them, you will see the path that Henry will take to fast travel to that point. On that path, even while fast traveling, Henry can encounter some random events.
Halt! Who are you and where are you going?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith. I'm going to see my liege, Sir Radzig of Dvoyitz.
Of course you are, lad, and I'm the Pope. What do you want from his lordship, and what makes you think he'll see you?
I may not look the part, but I know about honour and duty. And mine is to tell Sir Radzig what happened to the sword he commissioned.
All right then, go ahead. It'll be your skin if Sir Radzig isn't pleased.
What battle? Sigismund's gone.
Maybe so, but the land's still full of ruffians, and I'm no soldier. Besides, there's no need to go right now. Everything's well hidden, and it won't be sprouting legs and running off.
And how are we supposed to live in the meantime? On dirt and air?
It's not that bad.
Not that bad? I woke up with a rat in my blanket. A rat! What do you want from me now?
Sorry to interrupt, but it sounded like you might need some help with something.
What? No, nothing. What did you hear?
That you might have hidden...
You heard wrong. There's nothing hidden anywhere. And you leave my man alone. Understand?
As you wish.
May the Lord watch over you.
Hal! What are you doing here? I took you for dead.
Oh, it's a long story. But what about you? How did you get out of Skalitz?
You wouldn't believe it. A frightful storm broke that night, and Sigismund's heathens ran back to their camp. They never dreamed Sir Radzig would use the storm as cover for our escape. The entire village slipped away as quiet as mice while no one watched. In the morning, when those bandits attacked, all they found was an empty castle with an old goat inside. I wish I could have seen their faces.
So do I. You tricked them nicely. See you later.
My respects to you.
Trouble at home?
You overheard us, did you? She's a good woman. Normally we don't quarrel, but things have been hard on us these days.
And is there some way I could help you? People here know me. I've helped a few of them.
You're right. Folk have been talking about you. All right, I'll tell you. When I was running from Skullets, I left some valuables hidden under a dovecote in front of our house. You know where we lived, right?
I do, but under a dovecote.
You see? You wouldn't have thought of it either. In any case, the coin would really come in handy right now, but I'm afraid to go back there alone. Do you think you could?
So this is the treasure I didn't want to dig up in the first episode, but I did mention it.
Of course. I'll try to bring it back for you.
Thank you so much, Henry. God be with you.
How does life in Rattay suit you?
Them Rattay folk would rather drive us out of here. They won't give us no work, and they won't let us beg. So what are we supposed to do? Fucking war.
Did you find out what actually happened?
They say Sigismund is at war with the Czech lords and abducted the king. And our lord sides with Wenceslas.
I found your treasure.
Really?
Really? And it wasn't easy? Oh, nothing. I made a mistake. Sorry.
Good luck to
you. He was so happy.
Jesus Christ be praised. May the Lord watch over you.
My respects to you.
What are you hanging around for? Don't you have any work to do?
No, I don't. Sigismund's marauders took everything I had and reduced me to beggary.
What's it about?
Since I lost everything, I've been doing whatever I could to survive. Only, I got caught with my hand in someone else's pocket. And since then, I can't even set foot on the square without the catchpoles pouncing on me.
So you're a pickpocket? All right, get to the point. But keep your hands where I can see them.
My honestly begged groschen were taken from me by that bastard of a guard, Pazdera. He claimed I stole them and took them for himself, the swine. Well, if you can get them from his pocket back into mine, where they rightfully belong, I'll give you a share and teach you a handy trick too. What do you say?
All right, I reckon I can manage that. How much coin are we talking about?
Everything he has on him. Half is yours.
It all sounds a bit fishy.
Well, take it or leave it. But if you get my money back from Pazdera the guard, I'm sure I can put some more work your way. May the Lord watch over you.
What do you want?
What kind of governor is Sir Hanush?
He's strict but just. Thank God for him. He don't get mixed up in nothing like that Sir Radzig, so you don't see no one attacking us.
How do the Rattay folk get on with the refugees?
Ha! Don't even talk to me about it. I wish that rabble was gone. I know they've met with misfortune, but here they do nothing but thieve and make problems.
Have you heard anything about the Cumans in Sigismund's army?
Terrible things, horrible. I hear they skin people alive, and what they do to the women folk. Better take your own life than fall into their hands. Beasts they are, animals. May the Lord watch over you.
Though you'd be better off going for a good scrub. You don't exactly smell like roses. May the Lord watch over you.
Now for Kunesh, I don't have enough speech, so I'm gonna avoid him for now.
Fresh bread! Come and get it! Man cannot live
A
by bread
groschen!
alone.
Whatever you can spare. What do you want?
How does life in Rattay suit you?
I suppose it was kind of them to take us in. But then they just left us to fend for ourselves. Nobody gives a damn about us.
Did you find out what actually happened?
Folks say it was on account of our silver, and how Sir Radzig sides with the king. Good luck then.
Heavens, lad. You're looking bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Last time I saw you, I thought you were ready for the priest.
I'm feeling as good as new.
I'm glad to hear it.
I want to learn to read. Who should I go and see?
There's a retired scribe in Ushitz. He could teach you.
About that debt. Here you are.
Thank you. I'm glad to see you're a man of honour. Is there anything else I can do for you?
What's life like in Rattay?
Life is good here. By God's mercy, the war's passed us by so far. There's nothing but them refugees to disturb the peace.
So he can teach you alchemy?
Would you teach me more about alchemy?
Certainly.
I'd like to practice the basics.
All right, but it'll cost you.
No, I won't pay him.
Maybe another time. Would you teach me more about...
Certainly.
But like slightly advanced? Requires level 5?
I'm interested in more advanced techniques.
Wouldn't you rather learn the basics first?
Well, I'll think it over.
Okay, now. Behind his shop, there's an alchemy's bench. So for the showcase, I will drop all of my schnapps. So schnapps for everyone. Don't worry, I'm gonna reload to clean this mess, but I need to do this for the showcase. Now check this out. Alchemy skill. It's at 0. I have no experience, so let's read it. The better your mastery of alchemy, the easier it is to brew potion, even if you make minor mistakes. A master who adheres carefully to the recipe, on the other hand, can make up to 3 potions from the same ingredients as one. Even if you don't have any experience in alchemy, you can make 3 potions instead of 1 for the same amount of ingredients. So let's do it. You can open your inventory and place resources like this, or you can check the book. This is Savior Schnapp. Unfortunately, Henry cannot read, but he can at least prepare ingredients. So if you hold E, he will automatically put ingredients here. Now let's do this as Master would. So, to get 3 Savior Schnapps, even at level 0, even without any experience, you have to put wine, then put 1 handful of nettle, and then pull bellows 5 times. 2, 3, 4, 5. While that's cooking, put 2 handfuls of belladonna here. And then grind it. And now, pull bellows twice. Grab a file. Wait for bubbles to go away. And then put it in the file. So let's see. inventory, food. I have made 3 savior schnapps. And there it is. My alchemy is almost level 1. So let's drop the schnapps. Now let's do it differently. Let's put ingredients. Wine. Nettle. This time I'm gonna pull bellows twice. Grind belladonna. Boil once, and then just pour it immediately in the bottle. I still made it. I still got XP. However, I only made 1. So yeah, that's the difference between master cooking and just regular cooking. You still get the same amount of experience. Like, making more potions from one batch doesn't give you more experience. You still get the same experience. The only difference is how many potions you get from one batch. And now I'm gonna reload and start making lots of savior schnapps. Okay, so let's cook. This is how many schnapps I have at the moment. I have 16 belladonna. I'm gonna use 2 in a batch, which means that's 8 batches. Times 3, I should get 24 savior schnapps, just from these ingredients. So I'm gonna do some cooking, and I will see you when I'm done. Now, alchemy does get much faster and easier when you level it up, when you get some perks, so you won't always have to make things perfectly. You'll even be able to afford some mistakes and still get 3 potions. And eventually you'll be able to auto-craft potions that you already crafted manually. And you will still be able to get 3 of them with 1 craft. So it's gonna be great. Okay, so now I should have 35. Let's see. There it is. Now, Apothecary. You can either buy or steal more recipes for more potions from him. And
Jesus Christ be praised.
Even though Henry can't read, he can still learn recipes. These ones. And these recipes will be placed in that book there, where there's Alchemy bench. Now, if you read the recipes right away, you will miss out on some reading experience, because reading them also gives you reading experience, and you can learn how to read all the way up here. Now, you can always read other books for reading experience, but I just want to mention that these ones also give you reading experience.
Come and get it. Man cannot live by bread alone, but he can't live without it either.
Brooms for your house, rakes and hoes for your field. What else do you need?
Onions that'll even make your man cry like a little lass. Come and buy some.
Good day to you.
Bread baked just this morning. Bread.
What's life like in Rattay?
Well, life's good here. Even better if them damn refugees would only vanish.
Have you heard anything about the Cumans in Sigismund's army?
I don't know if it's just old
Caraway
wives'
seeds,
tales,
garlic
but
and
I heard
yam.
truly
You'll
terrible
find it
things.
nowhere else.
May the Lord watch over you.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Farewell.
Let's open up the journal. So in my journal, I have a couple of quests, right? If I try to mark this one, I can't. You can only track 3 side quests and activities. So I have to untrack this one in order to track this one, which is a reading side quest. And this one is to steal groschen from a guard, which I will not do right away. So yeah, that can stay unmarked for now.
Good health to you.
How does life in Rattay suit you?
It'd be fine if we didn't have to sleep in hovels and beg for alms. And the bailiff is always on our backs. Bastard. But what can we do? We've got nowhere else to go.
Did you find out what actually happened?
What do I know? The lords are at each other's throats, but it's us that has to suffer for it, same as always. I reckon they was after the silver mines, wasn't they?
Sigismund took everything I had.
God be with you.
Godless beast. Have some compassion.
Now, when you see the screen blink like that, it's because some NPCs are trying to talk to you, but for some reason they can't. I assume it's these 2 guards trying to stop me or I don't know what. But yeah, that's why the blinking happens sometimes next to some NPCs. Now, I'm gonna go leave some schnapps in the storage. And then I'm gonna learn some pickpocketing.
Good boy. That's my... Look what I...
God save you.
Would you teach me something about the milling craft? Like how to get things out of strangers' purses into your own?
Aye, why not? You're handy enough. No doubt you'll master it. Come behind the mill where we won't be seen.
Take care.
Hey? I'll stand here and pretend I don't know you're there. You try sneaking up behind me without me seeing you and take something from my purse. First, you have to rummage in the purse. The longer you do it, the better chance you have of finding something valuable, but also of getting caught in the act. Once you've found something you want, you've got to pull it out, carefully, but fast enough so I don't notice. Try stealing my dagger. It's there, mixed up with other things.
So you can crouch or stand still, you can even walk and try to pickpocket. So when you hold the pickpocket button, you will see this bar filling up. In the middle, you will see the area go red and green. When it's green, that's good, which means that you can keep holding the pickpocket button longer. That will give you more time to pickpocket, and then you will get this window, where you will manually have to find the item, pick it, and then go back to the exit and leave.
That's the way. I hardly noticed you were there. I think you're ready to try it out for real. Best practice on drunks and sleeping folk, so you don't end up in jail before you even get started.
Thanks, Peshek.
You're welcome. But I'll be having that dagger back now.
Now you can ask him again.
I'd like to try pickpocket.
As you wish. I'll stand once you've found trash.
From my experience on low level, this minigame is random, and sometimes they will figure you out instantly. So what you can do is watch that window to see if it goes red or green.
That's the way. Best practice.
Thanks, Peshek.
You're welcome.
I'd like...
Once you've found trash stealing my... Goodbye.
If it doesn't go quickly to green, then you should leave pickpocket window, because you'll probably get caught, and then try it again. And now I'm just gonna repeat this, and I'll see you when I'm done pickpocketing him. Okay, so my stealth is 6, lockpicking 7, pickpocketing 3. I'm not gonna take any of these perks at the moment from pickpocketing. From stealth, I will take crouching chameleon. When crouching without movement, you get 30% stealth bonus. And that's gonna be it.
Look what I've got for you. You'll love this.
So now let's go do main quest. Yeah, they're trying to talk to me, but they can't. Something is blocking them. I don't know what. But that blinking will go away.
Could that be the smith's son, Hal?
On my soul, it is him. What are you doing here, lad? We thought you were done for.
I must speak with Sir Radzig. Is he here?
He's in the palace with Sir Hanush of Rattay. They're feasting in the Knight's Hall. What do you want with him?
My father made him a sword. He asked me to deliver it to Sir Radzig.
I don't see any sword.
No. Bandits attacked me and stole it. I need to tell his lordship what happened. And then I'm going to find the sword.
Of course you are, Hal. Good luck.
Thanks.
Your Graces, I have to tell you in all seriousness that this land of ours is in the shit. Deep fucking shit. Don't you agree?
I might not have put it as eloquently as you, Hanush, but I've been driven out of my own castle, so I'm hardly going to disagree.
Indeed. But Pirkstein is yours for as long as you need it. There's room enough for your men and you here at Rattay, and I'm sure my ward won't have any objection to me lending you his castle.
I'd be honoured. Pirkstein is at your disposal as long as you wish, Your Grace.
Just as well you have another castle at the other end of town, eh? At any rate, I'm beholden to you, Sir Hans, and to you, Sir Hanush.
I don't like to speak ill of your people, Sir Radzig, but, well, there's no love lost between the townsfolk and the refugees. There's been talk of criminality.
No, they'll have to get used to it until the situation's resolved.
But when will it be resolved? And what on God's earth is this war even about? I won't lie, sir. I don't understand it.
You aren't alone, Father. I believe Sigismund's original intention was to persuade Wenceslas to accept the imperial crown and to leave the rule of Bohemia to him.
Who could blame him? I know Wenceslas is a friend of yours, Radzig, but even you have to admit he brought it upon himself.
I can't deny the king neglected affairs of state for other pursuits. There is a need for order in the land, but I don't think the lords who sided with Sigismund realized just what Hungarian order looks like.
Hungarian order?
What concerns me, sir, is how a good Christian could resort to such brutality.
To give him his due, I don't think he expected the lords of this country to stand behind the king. But thanks to him, we're tearing ourselves apart, and now he has to get things under control.
But why in God's name does he have to use those barbarians?
Money is the root of all evil, young sir. Wars are costly, and this one has dragged on for a year. Sigismund ran out of coin for knights, so he recruited those whore sons that settled in Hungary. The less he pays, the more they make up for it with plunder.
That's why he attacked us. He was after our silver.
What are you doing? You've no business here. Clear off.
Wait, it's Henry. Henry, who disappeared after I clearly ordered him to remain at Taumberg.
I'm sorry, sir, but I had to bury my parents.
Had to? Do you think you were the only man who lost someone there? But the others listened to their lord.
And it wasn't just your own life you nearly threw away. So Robard and his men risked theirs to save you.
I'm sorry, but I had to.
Oh, there you go. When you have to, Radzig.
Your father was a remarkable man, and your mother, she was remarkable too. They deserved a Christian burial. Did you manage that at least?
No. I was attacked by thieves. I wouldn't be here now if it wasn't for that girl.
Girl?
The miller's daughter, Teresa.
The miller's daughter saved you from the footpads? Well, there's a tale to tell your children.
I owe her my life. She distracted them and then brought me to Rattay. But without Sir Robard, we'd both be dead.
Oh, that's what I call a good woman. Hang on to that one, lad.
Still, It's a great shame your parents are buried in unconsecrated ground. That means purgatory for them.
Be quiet, Friar. I didn't invite you here to eat me out of house and home and deliver a sermon while you were doing it.
If you're so concerned, Father, maybe you should save the innocent souls of these fine Christians yourself. Go to Skalitz and consecrate their graves. I assure you, if you're killed by bandits, your soul will soar straight to heaven, as long as someone buries you in consecrated ground first.
If there's anything left to bury, that plump carcass of yours would be quite a feast for the wolves and the crows. And one skeleton looks much like another, so how would we know which were your ordained bones or those of Sigismund's Tartars?
Be that as it may, why have you come here?
I must get your sword back.
Sword? My sword hangs here at my side.
No, the sword my father forged for you. One of those thieves stole it from me.
They almost killed him and he already wants to go back.
Takes after his father, I suppose. Lad, I've lost a castle, a village, silver mines, and a good half of my subjects. Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
I understand. I'd feel the same way. But prudence is the better part of valor, and a dead man keeps no promises.
Aye. A woman had to save his fat from the fire, and now he wants revenge. What kind of fool are you, boy?
He's no fool. Henry, you have courage, but you need training, arms, a horse. Or do you mean to beat this thief at dice?
No, sir. Please, take me into your service and give me the chance to learn these things. The gall of him! Fled from the enemy, disobeyed your orders, duped Sir Divish, lost your sword, put Sir Robard in danger with his actions, and now he wants a promotion. Sir Capon's right.
What you say is certainly true, except for fleeing the enemy. You would have run as well. Believe me. Henry's earned some punishment, but how do you punish someone who's already lost everything, Courage and blind obedience are good qualities for a soldier, but a wise man also appreciates loyalty, perseverance, and determination. Besides, that was a fine sword that his father made. If he thinks he can get it back, I won't turn it down.
My lord, he's a peasant. You can't make a squire of a peasant.
Why not? Someone made a priest of a pig.
He isn't a peasant, Father. He's a blacksmith, and recent events have left me in need of his skills. So, you'd like to enter my service?
Sir, Yes, I would. You won't regret it.
I probably will. I'm doing this for your father, lad. Don't it disappoint me.
Oh, fortune has finally smiled on you today, lad. Make the most of it.
Now that I think about it, Sir Hanush, the boy needs training and experience, and you need spear carriers.
That's true. The bailiff is always complaining about your people making trouble in the camp. Maybe one of their own among the guard might help.
It might. In any event, it will prove valuable experience.
But let's be clear, you're the one paying him. Captain Bernard, see to his training, and then send him to the bailiff.
Yes, sir.
And don't spare him.
You can rely on it, sir.
Don't forget, Henry. Don't disappoint me.
I won't, my lord. I could do with a bite to eat.
And this is why I did this main quest, because I want to unlock Captain Bernard. Because now he can teach me many valuable things. This quest is called Train Hard, Fight Easy. And that's something you should do if you want to have easier time with this game. Because there are some things that only Captain can train you when it comes to fighting. You can't unlock that stuff simply by just going around and gaining experience.
Farewell.
Good day to you. What do you need?
Can I ask, what kind of a lord is Sir Hanush?
I can't complain. He knows how to keep order, but he does it with good humor.
What do you think of Sir Radzig?
I hear he's on good terms with the king, probably why Sir Hanush opened the door to him. Sir Radzig seems like a fair man, and folks say he's a good governor.
What's young Lord Capon like?
He'll be the governor here in a few years. Sir Hanush is just his guardian until he comes of age. The young lord spends most of his time making merry. But he'll grow out of it. He's no fool.
What's life like in Rattay?
Till Sigismund came, and then you folk, it was a fine, peaceful life here.
What will become of the Skalitz refugees?
I'd like to know the answer to that myself. I hope things can settle down quick, and you lot can clear off.
Perkstein is a fine castle.
It'll be even finer once you all clear out, and I can move back into my chambers.
Do you know who those soldiers of Sigismund's are, Captain?
They call them Cumans or Kipchaks. Our lord says they fled from the Mongols to Hungary and settled there. They're herdsmen and excellent horsemen, and barbarians, too, for all that they claim they've turned to Christ.
Thank you. That's all I wanted to know. I'm here for training.
There's nothing I can do for you here. Come when I'm at the combat arena.
Very well, sir.
Take care now.
Mother of God, you reap.
What's life like in Rattay?
Life is good here. Even better if the damn refugees would only vanish.
Have you heard anything about the Cumans in Sigismund's army?
Don't talk to me about that fucking rabble. A soldier was saying in the alehouse, them barbarians impale people on spikes, rape women. They hold nothing sacred, the filthy heathens. Take care.
I've lost everything. My home, my family, my life.
Have pity on me, a poor wretch.
Flour, egg, salt, yeast. Let it bake a bit, you'll be able to feed
Kettles for water, baskets for goods, torches for
God be with you. May the Lord watch over you.
Did you find it? Yes, I did. Thank you.
Now, I do want to talk to everyone. To all named NPCs. Innkeepers can tell you if there's some side quests nearby.
Good out to you, sir.
For you to check out.
Do you know if there's anyone around here who could use my help?
How should I now? Take care now.
Now I need Cobbler to buy some repair kits for my boots.
Jesus Christ be praised. May the Lord watch over you.
My boots have condition under 48. That means I can't repair them myself. So I'm gonna pay for repairs.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Why not?
Agree?
More.
Very well.
And
Good luck to you.
I'm also gonna buy some cobbler kits. I'll buy 2 for now.
Let's have a word about the price.
Aye.
What about this?
That's a poor offer.
Very well.
So that I can repair my boots on my own. And raise my maintenance skill. Allows you to repair things with repair kits and weapons at grindstone. The higher your skill level, the easier it is to use the grindstone, and the longer your repair kit will last. At higher level, you'll be able to repair more badly damaged items. I also got a pop-up to do a Rattay tournament. It's gonna happen tomorrow, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna make it till tomorrow. If I miss out on it, it's going to be fine, because there's a Rattay tourney every single week throughout the whole game. What is my combat? 2, 3. I'm gonna learn this one for the long sword. Strength 2. I like both Clinch Master and Mule. Let's get Clinch Master. Gives you 40% higher chance of overpowering your opponent in a clinch. Mule, you can carry 15 pounds more. I'll take that as well when I get another perk. Vitality. Not gonna take anything in Vitality now. You bleed slower is good. But I won't take anything now.
I'm here for training.
Yes, you're that boy Sir Radzig sent.
Yes, that's me.
Let's get to it then, since that's what Sir Radzig wishes. And because you've never held a sword in your hand before, we'll start with something simpler.
Very well.
Come with me and listen closely. I don't want to be repeating myself.
Good luck to you. So let's see what you're made of. Hold it properly and keep moving. Never stand still when your life depends on it. Right, good. Now try attacking. You've got to put your back into a good slash. No use waving the sword around like you're swatting flies. Go into the attack with your whole body. Try slashing from various sides to get used to it. Good. Not bad. Well done. Very good. All right. That pointy tip isn't for decoration. Try stabbing me with it a few times. Ah, that's it. Well done. Very good. That will do. Slashing, stabbing, and movement are the foundations that you build everything else on. Now, let's try something more complicated. One strike, I can simply fend off. You mustn't give your opponent time to react. String your strikes together. As soon as you finish one, begin another. Strike, strike, strike.
Now, just like at the start of the game, you can wait a bit.
What's going on?
Before you chain. To level up your sword, strength.
What are you waiting for?
Now, he's gonna complain, but that's fine.
What's going on? Move quickly! Let's go! Well done! Nice! Let's go! Let's go! What's going on?
Okay, let's go.
Well done! Now let's see how you do with defense. It's not hard to block a basic strike. Just watch out and move your sword into the path of the blow. No! Again! Nice! All right! Not bad. Nice! Very well then. Let's see what you're made of, lad. Come at me and don't hold back. Ow! Good strike! Ow! See, I lure you, then attack unexpectedly. Fine. That's enough. I have my work cut out, it seems. That's life. Let's try something more advanced. When in combat, keep an eye on the space between you and your opponent. That is your space. Try to attack from the side the opponent will find harder to block in time. If I'm holding the sword raised up, do an uppercut. If my sword is low, lunge. Let's try it. You strike a few times at the side where I'm not holding my sword. Well done. Not bad. All right. Not bad. All right. Right. Lesson 2. Everything you've learned about blocking is wrong. When I cover, I can simply fend off your blows with my sword and gain control of the space between us. But it's better not to control just the space, but actually your opponent's weapon. Attack, and I'll show you. All right, that will do. Now you. The trick is to stay in your stance. As soon as I start to attack, you block. The move knocks the blade aside.
Ow!
Not bad. Not bad.
Ow!
Well done.
Ow!
Ah, that's it. Ah, that's it. Right, now we'll try it a little faster. Concentrate and block just at the moment I start attacking. I'll strike you from above each time so you can see it well. Very good. Good. All right. Ah, that's it. All right. Good, good. Now let's try it at full speed. You probably won't succeed, but that's normal at the start. You must train. Let's go.
Ow! Ow!
Captain Bernard!
Ow!
Wait a while, Henry. Greetings, Sir Hans. What brings you here?
I was on my way when I noticed that you're entertaining Sir Radzig's esteemed guest. Not the same as holding a hammer, is it, blacksmith?
It's Sir Radzig's orders.
I know. I'm actually here to train at the archery range. My hand's grown heavy lately. You don't mind, do you, Bernard?
Not at all, my lord.
Good day to you, blacksmith's boy. Try not to hurt yourself.
Where did we finish? Yeah, leading the opponent where you want him. There's one more way to evade a strike. You simply step aside, attack, and I'll show you. All right, try it. It's important not to move too soon. I'll see where you're going and hit you. That the same will happen if you move too late. I'll attack slowly now. As you see me, raise the weapon, jump aside. It'll throw the opponent off a bit, and there's your chance. Nice! Good! Not bad. Fine. Now try it a little quicker. Try and get used to the rhythm. Never take your eyes off your opponent. You'll see a strike before it's even properly started. All right. All right. Ah, that's it. And the last thing for today, a trick. You raise the sword to force your opponent to block, but then change the direction of the attack at the last moment, and the opponent won't even know what hit him. Try it. Draw back the weapon, then change the attack zone and strike, so I don't have time to react. Not bad. Good. Well done. All right. Nice. Well now, that wasn't too bad. Maybe we'll make a soldier of you after all. But don't get cocky. You have to train hard and persistently. You might have talent, but talent alone won't do. Practice.
Whenever you've got nothing better to do and you're in the mood for it, you can come and train here with me.
I can teach you something more when you're up to it. Don't leave yet. Sir Radzig also wanted me to teach you archery. Come with me.
And yeah, you can train with him much more here in the arena to get better at fighting, and it will help you a lot in the open world. And the reason why I want level 3 with swords is so that he can teach me one new move that's very good. So when I come back later to the arena, he's gonna teach me that move.
I'm from Skalitz, good folk. You all know what happened there.
Let's see then. Take this bow, go and stand in position over there, and we can start. And another thing, put on this arm guard. Without it, you could flay your forearm with a bowstring, so be sure to wear it.
Thank you, Captain.
Save the thanks, and get in position. Now concentrate. A bow ain't exactly the weapon of choice of a knight, but it can come in very handy. You've got two bandits coming at you from a distance. You shoot one in the eye, drop your bow, and draw your sword on the other. Emperor Charles, God rest him, encouraged his subjects to learn archery. He even organized contests in Prague. But you wouldn't have gotten far there. You're holding the thing like a piece of firewood. But enough talk. There's the target. Try and hit it. Draw the bow, aim, and release. Try to get a feel for the rhythm. Inhale on the draw, hold your breath for a moment, and then release the string. No jerky movements, just let the string slide out of your fingers, as if you were about to draw it back more. It's all one movement, the arrow aiming at the target and flying at it. Shoot away. What you have there is a training bow. The arrow drops quickly. Once you've trained a bit, you can get yourself a better one, and then those arrows will fly so fast you won't see them. Don't forget the arm guard. Once you've mastered the bow a bit, you won't need it anymore. That's it then. I don't like to say it, but it wasn't that bad.
I don't know why you're wasting your time, Sir Bernard. Nothing will come of him anyway, and at the first sign of trouble, he'll run away like any other cowardly peasant. After all, he's done it before.
What did you say?
Calm down, boy. Keep in mind who you're talking to.
The braggart who was born with a silver spoon in his mouth.
Now, you've really done it. You'll go to the stocks for that.
Calm yourself, Sir Bernard. If the blacksmith's boy feels he can prove himself, then let him try. Do you think you can beat me? Well?
Any time.
Very well. If you defeat me, I'll give you my bow. If you lose, you'll have to pay up. Do you even have any coin?
I have enough.
Good, then let's get to it.
Well, I didn't expect that. Probably just wasn't your day, sir.
I told you I have a heavy hand, ever since I fell off that horse during the last hunt. What are you grinning about, boy? I think you owe me a little payback. How about a sword fight at the arena?
If you like.
Sir Hans, is this necessary? Sir Hanush has already had words about you fighting with your subjects. He explicitly told me.
I know what he told you. You can just tell him I didn't listen to you. So what's it going to be, blacksmith?
If we must.
Excellent. Then let's go.
Come on then! Take that! Dopper delay. Are you going to cry now? Bugger it!
Well, you got the better of me this time, blacksmith. Must be having an off day.
Are you alright, sir?
Don't worry your mangy head about me, peasant. We'll see each other again soon enough. You can keep my bow. Its best years are behind it anyway.
Fine hunting bow you won in a wager with Lord Capon. Strength 5, agility 5. I don't have enough agility. I have 3. That's fine.
There's the good dog. That's my... Look what you'll...
You better hope his lordship hasn't taken it badly.
I hope he has.
Watch it, boy. A few of my men have won fights against him before and never had a problem. But you could be the first. Now go to the rat house. The bailiff's waiting for you there.
All right, Captain.
Now after this, I'll be able to come back to him and learn something cool.
Look out!
And with that new move, I can even fight in the tournament. But I want to get one quest for the tournament first, before I join.
I'm glad to see you. I was afraid something might have happened to you in the attack on Schollards.
Ah, no. What would happen to me? I can look after myself.
Always the jester, aren't you?
A very fine, very brave jester, which everyone would have seen, had I not been trading in Sasso at the time.
So I was worrying about you for nothing?
Not at all. I'm glad you worry about me. It shows you care. Why don't I come and see you tonight, and you can show me how much you feared for me?
You rogue! Not tonight. My cousin is visiting.
All right, tomorrow night then. Make sure you have some pies.
Oh, all right then. Come over after work.
I will indeed. I'll bring a pitcher of ale.
Good day.
Gonna repair boots quickly because just by wearing them, their condition goes down, which I like for leveling up maintenance.
God be with you. Master Bailiff, is there anything of interest going on here?
Don't even talk to me.
What kind of governor is Sir Hanush?
Young Sir Hans is our governor, but Sir Hanush is his guardian till he comes of age. That's not a day I'm looking forward to.
How do the Rattay folk get on with the refugees?
I know they got nowhere to go. Skalitz is a pile of ashes and the countryside ain't safe, but they've been here too long. Some of those buggers got light fingers, and not a one of them appreciates the sacrifices we made for them.
I'm to put myself under the bailiff's command.
Ah, so you're the young man Sir Radzig appointed?
Yes.
Very well. Sir Radzig asked me to test you a little, and as it happens, you've come at the right time. We've a few disputes to settle. It seems some of your former neighbors have been acting quite inappropriately. I was hoping having one of their own on the town watch might help sort things out.
You can count on me, Bailiff.
You're certainly bold. I like that. Have you been to see Captain Bernard?
Yep, I never even broke a sweat.
You're a bit high and mighty, aren't you? Well, anyway, you're going to assist my town guard. Come to the church in the afternoon. Yaroslav the watchman, Nightingale they call him, will wait for you there. He'll show you around the town and teach you a little about keeping the peace. And you need to stop by the armory to pick up some gear.
Yes, Bailiff.
Master Bailiff, is there anything of interest going on here?
Don't even talk to me. God be with you.
Oh, love it. Now, it's already too late. I know I'm not gonna make it back to Bernard because he moved away from the arena. And since I got this save, with that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.